the daddy in titles. But also another goal, and that's to be PBA Player of the Year. Pete was a Rookie of the Year when he was 18, but we'll have to wait for this match and see just who will face Pete Weber in the title match. Good look at a good young player. Patrick Healy Jr. brings it back, and an errant first shot for Healy, who is going to take off next week. He told me the other night, injured his lower back and leg, 30 years old, out of Chesterfield, Michigan. But what a great resume, amateur resume. Still trying to win out here on tour. Gets two, so went for count in that opening frame. And that's an open. Don't want to leave too many opens for Parker Bone.
Now, tough way to start. Patrick Healy Jr., the 2, the 8, and the 10. Parker Bone on lane 20 has not missed. 5 for 5. Well, he leaves the bucket. There's the 3, 5, the... We take a look at this shot from Parker. The ball just does not hook back into the pocket. And it's a difficult spare, the 3, the 5, the 6, and the 9.
Nice match play record, 17 and 7. Got him into that number 3 position as he picks it up. Parker in the second frame as he won the second match, 226 to 225, getting the crowd going.
Do you think Parker's comfortable out there?
Nice to be relaxed, but yet focused. Looked like he pulled it just a bit.
Well, he left that same shot in the second frame of the last game on the left-hand lane, the 4 and the 7. Maybe Parker should stop talking to the crowd and take care of business there, Mr. Bone.
No doubt he'll be in the Hall of Fame someday. 17 national titles. A couple of spares to start match 3. So Healy, after that open in the first frame. What a nice style. When you're talking about stylists, Patrick Healy.
Well, a player we'll be seeing a lot of in the years to come. Just too good of a bowler not to win out here. Great international experience and certainly a wonderful shot in the second frame. Ball coming right into your living room and just squashes him.
Healy made a couple of shows last year, finishing 3rd and 4th. He's cashed 2 or 3 events this year. Boy, that's smooth. That is so.
Good delivery, great reaction, great adjustment from the 2-8-10 he left on lane 19 to start with. Watch the balance at the foul line. That's what I really like. I mean, just so solid, Phil.
So Parker, a couple of spares.
Trailing by 1. Make it 2. You know, Phil, last week we were in Dallas for the Don Carter tournament, and I apologize to the great Don Carter. Mr. Bowling, I neglected to make mention. He wasn't able to make it because of prior commitments. He wasn't there in Dallas, but Don, I know you're back in Florida watching, and you're the greatest.
No doubt about that, and I apologize too because he's a legend. What a great player.
Parker Bone changing balls. This ball should go a little longer and then snap harder in the back end. Let's see how it works.
Oh, did just that.
So important to know your equipment, Phil.
And you got to be in control to be able to make the change there on television.
Moves it a little bit to the right, throws it farther left. That ball comes back. That's a strong reacting ball.
Healy on a double. Try to get the 10, and no.
Going for the Texas Bird Dog on that shot. Didn't quite get what is normally called the messenger, but down here they call it the Bird Dog, and it comes up just a little short.
you find players tend to adjust for the most part too early or too late, especially on TV?
Well, generally they adjust too late, and it's a 10-frame match on television goes so fast, Bill, and you really need to make the adjustments early. You need to, if it doesn't look right, get off that horse and try something else.
They're just a little hesitant to make that change. You got 10 frames on television. Healy up in the 5th. Beautiful shot. Tight match. Semifinal match. Pete Weber waiting to face the winner.
Ball makes the charge back. We'll see how Patrick Healy reacts to another strike. All right. Doesn't show a lot of emotion. Really keeps things very, very even keeled. Parker, he'll give you a little more action. And reaction.
So Parker now that doubled out in front by 9 pins midway through this match. Oh, yeah.
He knows it was a good shot. You can just feel it. When it comes off your hand right, you can tell. You can't always tell it's going to strike or not, but you know that it's going to be solid.
Parker taking a little extra time. What's that shot clock? 25 seconds?
25-second shot clock. You have
till when you get on the approach or pick up your ball?
When the other bowler steps off of the lane, you have 25 seconds to initiate your approach, which means that's taking your first step, pushing the ball away.
Bone in the 6th.
Up by 9 pins. And Parker's starting to feel it.
So Bone up by 19. And he is in command, at least for the time being. But don't go away. Much more action from Austin.
There's Teresa, Patrick Healy's lovely wife, watching and hoping for a double here in the 6th frame. What a great amateur career. World Amateur Bowler of the Year in 95 and 96, and he did it throwing strikes like that.
Beautiful shot off the hand of Patrick Healy. Cuts the lead now to 9. 3-time U.S. Amateur Player of the Year. 91, 92, and 95. Still got to win out here on the Pro Tour.
Well, he will. Whether he gets by Parker Bone today and has a chance at Pete Weber, that remains to be seen. But the talent of this young man is way, way, way too good not to win.
That's 3 in a row, and Patrick wanted to say hi to his stepson, Victor, watching at home. How you doing, Victor? Patrick's hanging in there.
Patrick's doing more than hanging in there right now. He's 1 pin up. He's never been a repeat winner in the Columbia 300 here in Austin. Parker Bone with the opportunity to do just that.
8th frame.
Now you can see that ball coming in a little high. That has more drive. That particular ball will hook harder back into the pocket. Needs to give it the room. Didn't get far enough to the left. Fortunate just the 6 and the 10 are standing. Excuse me.
Well, I heard Parker on the break saying that he made the right adjustment for the time being, picking up another ball, but didn't work that shot.
No, you have to give up something in order to get something out on Pro Bowlers Tour, and what he's giving up is the ball holding the pocket, staying in the pocket going down the lane. What he's getting for it is the ball returning away from the right.
Like that.
There it is. That ball came in from left to right hard. Parker Bone, beautiful arm swing, solid finish. 10 in the pit for Parker, and that's better.
Healy now with a 13-pin advantage. 3-pin advantage here in the 8th frame. Should he get a strike here, it's up to 13. And that's just what he does. Boy. Showing off that amateur form.
A very smooth and calculated player. so important to know what the different balls can do for each player. You know, back when I was bowling on the tour, it was pretty much put the ball in your hand and make it work for you. Today, these balls can do so many different things that the bowlers really need to be on top of what these particular pieces of equipment can do for their given games.
Healy in the 9th, bringing it back a little bit too much.
Softened his speed. And right now, everything seems to be going Parker's way as Healy talking to himself right now. It's the 3, the 4, the 6, the 7, and the 10. It's easier to make than it looks. It's just like it's just the baby split with a little help to the left of it.
Kick that 3-pin over, you got a shot, huh?
Get the ball right at that 3-pin. And he got too much of the 3-pin. And boy, what a great position he was in. Had a chance to really put the big-time heat on Parker Bohn, and now he puts him right back in the match, and Parker with a 6-pin lead. So not unlike the last match with the ebb and flowing both ways.
Bohn on top by 6, 9th frame, working on a strike.
A reprieve for Healy. Solid 7-pin. Parker did everything he wanted to do, but the 7-pin did not fall over.
So another tight match here in the semifinal match. A 6-pin advantage for Parker as he steps up into the 10th frame.
Still has the opportunity to shut out Patrick Healy Jr. with a couple of strikes and then a 5-pin fill.
5-pin fill. Got it out this time. And
oh my gosh, what an air ball from Parker. That's what I was trying to figure out, Parker. That ball, that's one of the worst shots I've ever seen Parker throw in a key situation. You know, he's happy that he didn't leave a wide open split or the washout. You know, the 7-pin did fall over.
Loses 3 in count. He leads by 3. Picks it up.
Yeah, now for Parker, all he needs to do is to get 8 pins or better, and it would force Patrick Healy to double in the 10th frame. But Parker wanted to. Yeah, congratulations, I made a spare. A little sarcasm from Parker there. Oh boy!
The tumbler.
Well, yeah, Parker, you hit the head pin. Congratulations.
So he finishes with a 2-12.
Take a look at these pins. 3 left, none left, and Healy watches, and he won't give you much of a reaction. Very calm demeanor. Must have this first strike for any chance. And it's light, and it's a 2-pin, and it's Parker Bohn. He'll be going up against Pete Weber in our finals, and boy, both players having trouble late in the game.
So Healy gets a spare and strike. That's 209, but still a couple of pins short. Parker Bohn going to move on to take on Pete Weber. Healy picks up the spare. And it should be a dandy title match. But again, you talk about Patrick Healy, and he's going to win. And again, it won't be today. He'll take the 3rd place finish. 212 to 209. It's Parker Bohn over Patrick Healy. And coming up, Pete Weber. Now, he's won 24 PBA titles. Parker Bohn has won 17. Oh, should be a great match. Our title match here on the Columbia 300 Open.